Hey all, so welcome to the channel. I'm Tim. I do collective readings for people on their awakening journey, their ascension journey, and their conscious creating, reality shifting journeys. And as we do, I'm a mirror, and the energy and the intent with which you watch this video will be reflected back to you. The only thing that resonates in this field is love. So with that out of the way, God, this has been a sticky one today. This is like the group I'm reading for, Soul Group, Soul Pod, Soul Family. This is a sticky energy. It's almost like you're in like a, I don't know, like I want it, like there's like dog toys, right? Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. Maybe you haven't got a dog. They're like these spiky plastic balls, right? And it's just this like, just get this vision of like a ball around you, right? With these little fucking stupid rubber squeaky spikes coming off, you know? And yeah, so I got into it a little bit this morning, and you know, it's this energy, it's this feeling, right, of like, I'm not capable, I'm not quite good enough for this, I'm not quite ready for this, I am, you know, I'm not quite ready for this, right? There's a step that you want to take, and like you really want to take it, your heart wants to take it, your soul wants to take it, you know that it's time to take this step, right? But there's just this like, you can't quite, you can get close to it, but there's a fucking little sticky, I wish I had one of the dog toys, you know, maybe I'll get one on the edit, you know, a photo. Yeah, like I'm not capable, I just need to do a little bit more before I take this step, right? And you know, as well, like that ball, right? And the first couple of cards, 2 cards came out for like the theme of the reading, right? So that ball as well, it speaks to me of like not being connected to earth, right? Too much looking outside, too many activations, too much connecting to things outside of self, right? And it's like you're in a ball, and it's not like your energy field, it's not your ball, it's like a ball around you, right? Disconnection from source, from spirit, from Gaia, yeah, from our planet. Yeah, so these were the cards that kind of popped out. So we got that one, right, nourish. So we got like the as above, so below, and we got the you know, we got the earth there, right? Nourishment. And you know, have a little feel into what that's about, and it's you know, and we'll get to that, right? But it's about reconnecting. Like that's the way through this stickiness, this feeling of I'm not capable, you know. And it might be making that move, you know, to launch something of your own. It might be making that move to say something to your boss, you know. It might be something really simple. It might just be, you know, it doesn't have to be a big thing, this, like it's big for you, right? It feels big for you, but you know, the external manifestation of this, it doesn't have to be massive, right? But yeah, nourish, there's an undernourishment, there's a lack of connection to earth, and that's what's stopping you make this choice. And then the other card was inward revolution, right? And that's like the general overview, the theme. And this inward revolution card, yeah, you see them 2 spirals going up into the center point, into the 0 point, yeah, into the core of your being. It's they're always going up and down, right? And it's like these I fucking hate that peeling the onion analogy that people use about healing and just another layer, but you know, it probably is the best way I could kind of describe it right now. So you're just gonna have to wear that. I'm sorry if it annoys you as much as me, right? But it's like we what you're going to find by the end of this reading, right, is you're going to see where you've done this behavior before, right, where this has happened to you before, yeah. So this is like an uncovering. It's another. It's been able to go like a little bit further and a little bit deeper, right, and step a little bit more closely into your purpose, yeah. And you know, what have we got fucking us up and messing around? What's this blockage about, right? And and you're gonna have to apologize for the, I'm gonna have to apologize, you're gonna have to apologize. So we've got hidden motivations, right? From the intention suit, right? In a quantum something deck, the quantum oracle, right? And we've got this lady, yeah, kind of creepy. She's got some bunny boiler energy going on, I'm not gonna lie, right? Like, I'm not a fan of that face, yeah, you know, and it's like, oh, look at me, I'm so, you know, I'm so wonderful, I'm so loving, like, you know, I want the best. But there's like big old curtains, yeah, like who knows what's going on behind them curtains, because when you look at that face, right, that's a creepy face to me, yeah. So hidden motivations, and I got lies as well, like I got lies come through, and while, you know, while you may be in a situation where someone's like holding you back a little bit, or there's a little bit of deceit, I think, you know, like asking about this is about the level of self-honesty that's required, right? There's a level of self-honesty required to get through this problem, to get through this feeling of I'm not capable, yeah. All right, okay, cool. So this channel as well, I'm always going to do like confirmations, so you don't have to like watch me for 20 minutes if, you know, it's not for you, yeah. And you know, my confirmations, they're pretty specific, right? So it's like, if the confirmation doesn't resonate for you, like that's okay, there's still stuff for you here. If it does resonate for you, yeah, then like stop doing the dishes, stop doing whatever it is you're doing, and pay attention, yeah, eyes on. So confirmations, yeah. So I got like this image of a little drummer, and when I say a little drummer, I mean it's like, you know, like those Chinese cats you get in restaurant, right? There's a bit of a Chinese theme to this reading, so bear with me, yeah. And it's like a little Chinese cat drumming, right? Maybe there's no, in fact there isn't any drums there, just two drumsticks, one of those little like golden Chinese cats, maybe the one with the movie arms, right? I got a red tiara, like they just came in as words, right? I didn't see a red tiara, I've got no idea what a red tiara is. I would assume tiaras to be like gold or you know, silver or some kind of precious metal, right? I don't know what a red tiara is. And I'm getting like a little image of like a crystal maybe on the third eye, but I wasn't getting that before, you know, so I'll leave that with you. All right, and I got a red dragon as well, told you, Chinese theme. And it's a Chinese dragon, right? And it's like three bits of paper. You don't know, 3 bits of paper, so quite big, yeah, maybe like 3 bits of A4 paper. It's on the door, yeah. Is on the door of like a restaurant, probably like one of those, you know, like the ones with little hangy things. It's like a Chinese red dragon, right, going up, and there's like yeah, golden and red on the image, Chinese restaurant, yeah. And there's a confirmation there that came through, right? If you know, you're supposed to go into that restaurant, there's, you know, if there's some choice point, right? Who knows when you watch this video, because it's quantum, it's timeless, it finds you when you need it, right? You know, if other things in this come for you, this reading, right, then it's like, pay attention to this, because you're supposed to be in that restaurant. There's something there for you. There's some set point on your journey. You know, there's going to be some aspect of deja vu or something, right? I got crow's feather as well. I'm assuming it was a crow's feather. It was black, and it was in a bowl, right? In a bowl on a shelf, up on a shelf, on like the left-hand end of a shelf, yeah. And it's supposed to be a fruit bowl. It's not like you brought it or you were gifted it or whatever. It was a fruit bowl, right? And it's got feathers in it, not fruit. Yeah, I don't know what else, but it's got that. So, and then the other thing, this was a bit weird, right? And it kind of threw me this morning. I got told a number just came in, the number 68, right? 68. And my ears just like, oh, a pinning now as well, talking about that number. So this is important for those of you that read, right? Those of you that, you know, have got books around you, or those of you who've got like books downloaded on your phone or your computer, you know, like all those PDFs and that, your Kindle, whatever it is, page 68, yeah, like you're gonna know the book, I'm not gonna know, I don't know what book it is, yeah, like as I'm talking, a book came to you straight away, you've got the name of a book, right, came to you, that's the book, page 68, there's information there, yeah. So yeah, that's it for the confirmations, right? if any of those ring true, then really pay attention. So yeah, hidden motivations, right, and not allowed to be capable. What's that about? Yeah, and like self-honesty as well, because like I say, I get this like bunny boiler, like, you know, Miss Liar energy, right, from this card. But it's like, I don't think that's a person in your life, you know. I think it's like, oh, I hope it's not a person in your life. But yeah, the deceit, right, the deceit that came to mind when I got this card, when I looked at this card, it's denial, right? It's not you know, and it's kind of deep. It feels like it's I want to say it's lifetimes deep, but you know, it feels that deep, right? It's and where it's come from, this like denial. It's like the only reason, right, we lie to ourselves, yeah, like is because you know, the people on this channel, the people that are resonating with me, it's like you're all on your journey, right, and you're all being honest, yeah. The reason we lie to ourselves is, you know, it's to protect ourselves, right? That somewhere there's going to be a wound, there's going to be a trauma, there's going to be something buried from when we were kids, from when we were growing up, yeah, something that hurt, something that just didn't make us feel right, and because of that, yeah, because of that being buried in our unconscious, there's a part of our mind, our unconscious mind, that wants to protect us from feeling that way again. So that's what this lion's about, right? And like the hidden motivations, yeah, and that I'm not allowed to be capable, right? So I'm going to invite you, I'm just going to invite you to take a nice deep breath, if you feel to, and just take another, apparently. Cool. Told you it was big. So this, like the energy that's been around this today, the energy that's you know, made it difficult for me to do this reading, right? I'm going to reframe things a little bit. The the best way to look at it, the best way that I can explain it, right? It's like on this journey, you know, because it feels now like someone's being called to make like quite a big step, yeah. Someone's being called to like step into their power, to step into the next phase of their soul's journey, right? You know, as many of us are at the minute. Like there's massive influxes of energy coming in. There's this massive like wave of you know, people being called to just step up, no more hiding, right? So the best way I can describe it is like we're a frequency, right? We are a frequency, 111 on the 111 on the, you know, pressing a button again, because I had to like get myself together. It came over me a bit strong. So frequency, right? We're a frequency, right? Yesterday's version of us, right? The person that, you know, because every day is about growth, right? On this journey, every day is about growth. The person we're trying to grow into, right, is always being chased by yesterday's frequency, right? Yesterday's frequency wants things to stay just as they are, where it's safe, where it doesn't have these like it you know, it exists, right? It exists because it's been formed from our beliefs, and it just wants to stay safe, and it wants to stay where you were at yesterday, yeah. You know, that part of us that like, because you know, like you take one step forward and then like you just seem to go 3 back, and you know, it's like it's a trudge sometimes, this journey, yeah. So yeah, apparently you're gonna have to get used to that, right? So purging, like spiritual burps, yeah, that's how I move energy. It's like that. the whole thing, right? It's like yesterday's frequency, right? Your yesterday's frequency, you know, my yesterday's frequency. It's here, right? And it's trying to fuck up this bit. It's like it's doing everything it can to keep itself safe, right? So it's like you're being called, I'm being called on the phone, being called to complete this reading. The hidden motivations, right? Take a nice deep breath, right? Just get yourself in this room here now. Just ask, right? Ask yourself, yeah, where you're playing a little bit small, where you need a little bit of clarity, where there's something you're not seeing behind the curtain, right? That's involved in this step, yeah. And two more cards came out, right? Commitment, yeah. So this step, we got to talk. We really have got to talk about some of these fucking pictures, man. They are awful. This step, and again, this isn't a relationship thing. This isn't about committing to a relationship, right? This is about committing to something that you might have a bit of paperwork to sign, right? It might be a new lease on a place. It might be the end of a relationship, right? This definitely isn't like a love reading, this vibe. This is like stepping up and stepping forward into something else, yeah? So commitment, right? Whether it's a physical signing, right? Or whether it's just making a choice to commit, yeah? Whether it's making a choice to commit to the process of becoming capable, right? Fucking hell, feels like I'm reading for me and all. So the next one, do you know what, this might just end up being a fucking bunny reading. The loving woman, right? Can you see that wolf? Again, if you want to leave some like card decks with decent artwork in the comments, then you know we won't have to do this anymore. This is like a red-haired Irish lady with a beautiful green dress. She's got no legs, right? Really, they're not cross-legged or nothing, and the puppy's got a giant face but no body. So I'm gonna say she's an Irish AI lady, you know, because it really, it's not been done by an artist. But again, loving woman, right? Don't. This isn't about a relationship. I promise you that. This energy is not about a relationship. It's about making a commitment, right? And the energy. Let's just talk about the energy. Yeah, the energy from this. Yeah, it makes me feel a bit sick, the AI part of it, but we're going to put that aside, right, and what the artist was trying to recreate with that prompt, right? We'll talk about that. It's about kindness, right? It's about asking for support, right? Or it's about accepting support. It's about receiving support, yeah, from, you know, a loving woman, right? From someone that's, whoever it is in your life, right? When I say that, loving woman, maybe it's someone who's there, maybe it's someone who's going to walk in, right? But I just feel like it's someone who's kind of embodied that divine feminine. It's somebody who's in their heart, right? It's somebody that you know, could smile and have wavy hair and a lovely wolf puppy, even if she had no legs. It's there is a, hey, who knows, man? This is getting really specific. Maybe you meet her in a restaurant, right? Maybe you meet her in a restaurant. Chinese restaurant, I imagine you're going to, with the Red Dragon we spoke about earlier. And you're doing really well for getting this far. So there's hidden motivations, right? You're lying to yourself, yeah? You're in denial about your lack of capability, yeah? don't mean that in a harsh way, right? What I mean is the part of you that says you can't do this, right? Like that isn't you. That isn't your soul speaking, right? That's the womb speaking. You've been here before, right? You've done this before. This is just another layer, yeah. You've got a commitment. There's a commitment. There's something that you're, you know, about to commit to, or you're finding it difficult to commit to, or you're pushing away, right? You're manifesting resistance and pushing away. And you know, there's some loving woman energy. There's some loving feminine energy that is going to be really, it's going to be really beautiful for you to encounter, right? And it's going to help you just peel away some of those layers from around your heart, and it's going to help you, you know, be able to acknowledge that wounding a little bit more, right? Live a little bit more fully. And it's you know, and it's all about our beautiful earth, right? And I want to say, like, the month I'm reading this and what's going on, it's all about purging as well, and it's a purgy month, right? It's, you know, it's February 2025. The planet's purging, people are purging, you know, everything's changing. And yeah, like I really encourage it. I thank you if you've got this far, right? I mean, for that, it might be for comedy value. But this is what Spirit says, right? Go outside, be with nature, yeah, just, you know, rest somewhere. Just take a little bit more time than usual, right? Look around, touch the bark on the trees, smell the air, like really just be there, right? Be there with nature, yeah. Ask yourself, when you felt like this last, right? And, you know, you got through it. You got through it on some level. Yeah, don't use this as an excuse to give yourself shit. You got through it, right? You're being called to do it again, yeah. Just poke your fucking finger out, pop that bubble, right? That stupid, spiky bubble that's been protecting. I say bubble, right? I'm talking now. You know, I got like, I want to say it's a chestnut. I don't know. I'm no nature expert, right? You know those nuts? They're small nuts actually, but they got quite big green shells with spikes on. Maybe someone can tell me that in the comments as well. One of those, yeah, like when they open. Maybe it is a conker. I think it is a conker. Do you call them that in America? We had a game in England, right? We used to put, when I was a kid, you're not allowed to do it now unless you wear like eye goggles and stuff like that. The world's gone mad. It's a game when we were kids, and you dry the nuts and you put them on a string, and then you'd like, and you'd like, you know, whoever had the hardest conker won. But it's like what I'm saying, right? Go to the forest, yeah. Be with nature, be with yourself, right? Think about when you've done this before, when you felt like this last, right? And that's the way through, yeah. And it's like you're being given an opportunity to just step out, right? And the shell is breaking, and it's like the seed of your soul is there, yeah. So hey, thanks. Let's have some more fun sometime soon, hey. Have an amazing day, beautiful soul, wherever you are.